Hello everyone, I'm Chloe and I've been a Kpop fan since 2010. Sometimes I make grammar mistakes and I have problem express myself, so I don't know how this video is going to end us. So, and team is having their comeback with We on Fire, and I'm super excited. I watched the trailer and I don't think I've got the story. But again, most of the times the trailers and the MVs, the stories is not the same, if that makes sense. When I watched the trailer, I already said I have the impression that the trailers are more lore heavy, and especially lore from webtoon, if that makes sense. And the MVs is just, yes, they have lore, but not very imply that it's happening in a webtoon. Now it does make sense grammatically. Like the MVs, they have lore, but even if you don't read the webtoon, you can understand more or less. I don't know if that makes sense, but I see that as a person who doesn't read the webtoon. So it's a 4-minute MV, and I suppose it's going to be a lot of stories, a lot of story in it. So without further ado, let's just jump into 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, we have magical creatures already? Or it's like someone that went... Oh! Row. Of course. Woo! Like, since going blind, they had the idea that they are in the desert. I thought that was like a toilet seat. Oh, have Luigi the sniper. Oh, have fight forever. Oh. Who they're fighting? Oh my god, this is awesome! I love it! I don't have no idea what's going on in me. I'm trying to understand it. Who's the white-haired person? Oh! Have wolf transformation? Is that Nico? Because isn't it going blank? You can see him with the white hair. Or is everyone is going blind? Oh my god, this is awesome! This is awesome! I didn't read the lyrics at all, not even a word. Oh! Are they escaping? Oh my god, there's more. That's a minute more, okay? Oh my god, those outfits look amazing. I love those outfits. What was the last one? Nico? I suppose maybe this is after they coming from the trailer, you know? going back. The sun is out. That's it. Okay. No. Because you never know. I love it. I can scream. Also, I'm screaming. It's not really for me. I'm more toned down. I love it. When you hear We on Fire, we expect a more hard hitting song, if that makes sense, but this is more like toned down, if that makes sense. Compared with the other hard hitting anthem songs, again, I expecting that type of song just because of the title, We on Fire. But this is more like getting ready to fight, but not aggressive, if I make sense. Just accepting what. Okay, we're in the situation. Okay, let's do it. MV wise, I love it. A lot of story heavy. I thought maybe having nothing to do with the trailer, but in the trailer they already were in that battlefield or cemetery. It can be both, a cemetery and a battlefield at the same time. So in the end, because they have the same outfits, I think after they paid their respects, the battlefield cemetery, they went back. So that's the end scene went to signs out maybe, and then also they are fighting. They are ready to fight, but against who? Again, I don't read the webtoon, so it can be two options: other packs of werewolves or vampires. But I don't think they were the vampires. Maybe I think it's another pack that has different values. The bad guys, I don't know. Also, there's a big wolf spitting fire. So my idea, as I was watching it, was again just because I've read a lot of supernatural novels, and that have ghost spirits and stuff like that, and also animes and video games in that fantasy supernatural realm with monsters, yokais, whatever. My idea was that wolf wasn't literally a wolf, but maybe since they were in the battlefield, all the resentment created that wolf. Like those people that died on the battlefield, they are spirits of like angriness, sadness created that wolf. Again, this is something that I read, so watched in a lot of media. So that's my idea. Maybe it's just again a normal werewolf that had gone rogue, that got maybe corrupted and become like that. I don't know. And also the whole like animation setting after they were fighting. Okay, we still are like not losing, but also not winning. So they put that the blindfold, and they went bonkers. I love that sequence so much. At the end, you see, like in going blind, there was already some sort of the eye of the storm, and I think that it will show like also the desert was coming. So now when we're on fire, we see them on the desert, but I think they're escaping this dimension, if that makes sense. Also, the background, I don't know, is CGI or AI. I hope it's not AI. Please. And it was just saturated CGI, if that makes sense. But I suppose they already escaped the desert, the battlefield, because if I remember correctly, there was a plane crash, but I don't know if the members was in that plane crash. In this desert that has a lot of negativity in it because, again, it's a battlefield. I don't know. So, watch already. Watch. No, read the lyrics. Watch again the MV. A song I didn't. Also, didn't talk about the song. Like I said, it's more toned down. Even for being we on fire. Okay, no, since I don't know the lyrics, I can decide if it's, oh my god, we are on fire, we are going to win, or just like we can do it, But still love the song. It's not a hard-hitting hype, but I still love it. Everyone also looked amazing. I love everyone. So ridiculous. Basically, okay, my taking is we maybe are having a hard time, but we're knowing we are not going to give up. Yes, we are suffering, but we can overcome these steps, even though it's going to be hard. But I'm not alone. I have my team. We are still the same. I mean, I have the same companions, the same ideas. So we are going to overcome this, even though it's hard. But I have trust, But also that somehow I also get a very negative feeling like I'm struggling right now. Like I'm giving 100% to get out of this situation, whatever it is. Maybe I'm in a bad mental space. Maybe I have problems working, my problems in school, whatever. Like I'm giving already 100% of myself, and still it's not enough for me to overcome this hurdle. It's like I have to give 200 to start to overcome. Like I need more. So that's I think like in the negative way that I'm struggling, I'm giving all that I have, but it's not enough. But it's still with the idea that yes, it's not enough, but I 100% sure I can do it. I can overcome wherever it is. That's everything that I get. Again, it's like I don't know what the future has in store for us, but I know I can overcome it. Also, I have my friends with me, so my team. It's like if I was alone, I would have hard time to overcome. But now that I have my team, my friends with me, my companions, like it's not easier, but I know I have someone to rely on. That's everything that I get from the lyrics. Like we can do it. I know it's hard. It was hard until now. It's going to be hard in the future, but I can overcome it. I also think since I think the main character, so to say, it's Nico. Nico has that struggle. Like, oh my god, we are in a battlefield. It seems like it's never ending. It's raining, but in the end, like he sees the sun, it's like, I can do it. Like I'm not alone. I can overcome this. So let's just jump into it again. Play. Like so I suppose this is like, I don't know if it's an abandoned town or it's Yarasha, the place, if I make sense. But I get the idea that the wolf, maybe it was a wolf that got corrupted, or just an amalgamation of all the negative feelings that is in this battlefield and become this. You know, looks cool. Again, I hope it's not high. I always now I don't like AI, but I hope it's not AI because also I'm not good to know if it's AI or CGI at this point. Like I was never. Sometimes it's very easy to tell that by the movement and texture. So this is in this case, before like AI becoming big, like this texture was already in a lot of MVs. So that's why I'm hoping it's CGI. Like take over guitar. Oh! Who's doing like the most cat dog jump? Kate's. We have Eiju. Joe. It can be Fuma or Harua. The water, right? But no, it's Maki. You know, as a bandana in this outfit, I was feeling. My brain was like, he's like Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. No, I can't see. Oh my god. Colonel, I can do voices. Seriously, Maki looks like Solid Snake. But I look at his movement when he goes from place to place. Oh my god. Very animalistic. I love it. It's going to be a long video, no? If I'm going to rewind and pause so much. So who is down? Normally a win in Yuki Akari was Harua, but I don't think it's Harua here. Like it's very dark. I can. Well, it looks like Fuma. Okay. And Harua is. Am I getting right? Like this is Harua. Like I'll be surprised if I get it. I think it's K. I don't know if it's Harua or Uiju. I don't know. It's very dark and also I love the starting guitar. So I think every member has a specific weapon. Yuma, it's again with the bow. He already was the bow in. Right now I don't remember. So these shadows are like the bad guys, but which bad guys? Again, I don't read the webtoon. I don't know the lore besides whatever I get from the MVs, and I'm not 100% sure that I get all the information from the MVs, that the right information. I have my theories. But that's it. Maki's the sword. And now here he doesn't look that much like Solid Snake, but like that before he looked like more like him. I think it's the bandana and the hair. I love those the cowboy outfits. Like the West, Wild Wild West. Okay, wait, I'm having someone is like having kunais. I know they had a character teaser, like a few hours before they would drop out. I think it was some character like teasers and show like I remember. I didn't watch it, so I don't know what weapons everyone has. Although I thought it was kunai, but it looks more like bullets. I love takis. Like it's not a belt. Yeah, technically it's a belt with all the bullets. Again, very Wild Wild West. Don't stop me. So Yuma, it's bow. What Taki has? Some sort of boomerang? Like, it's not shuriken per se, but it's like shuriken adjacent. Yuma is the bow. And Joe also has the belt. It's more like the short swords. In Japanese, what will be? Nagatara? I don't think it's Nagatana. I think I invented the word Nagatana. I think it started with N. Like, I'm thinking of samurais. Yes, they had the katana, but there was a shorter blade. And right now I don't remember the name. Because it's bigger than a dagger. Short sword. Play is with the revolver. I know Oju also is a sniper. Yuma, Harua has a bomb, and I think Fuma maybe used the bazooka because there was another the trailer for Going Blind. I think he had a bazooka. So here is the white-haired person. Again, I thought maybe it was Nico because when Going Blind at the end, we see the shattered glass with the members, and Nico had blonde white hair. But maybe I'm thinking also of the trailer that they had the first Alpha Pack, that the first warrior, which I forgot, that fell apart. They were visiting the tomb or the, how do you call it, the monument. So in the past, it's that the warrior, number one warrior, the grand warrior, you know? So it's more like, I don't know. We have a map. Also, this is very Indiana Jones. I don't see, you don't, I can distinguish like Foma or Nico. Is Nico just brawling? Fist fighting? His Fuma is the bazooka. Like, I also love the idea that everyone has the weapon that they represent themselves, like what's their best at. Like, I think it could be everyone a combination between arrows and guns, especially since it's a Wild Wild West theme, or just swords and bows, which is against more typical in fantasies. But like every member has a specific. Fuma has a fucking bazooka. Or grenade launcher. Let's call it bazooka. So I love it. I'm okay taking care of sword. It's not a boomerang, it's not a shuriken. What it is? It gives a tiny bit fidget spinner vibes. What? I think Nico is just brawling, fist fighting. Or maybe, maybe I think it was a kunai, but it doesn't look like kunai. It's too small for kunai. It's not sharp. Also, it looks like a bullet, so maybe just fist fighting again. I love him when Fuma is like, and also you hear in the song. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the song. I love the song. Like everyone, it's amazing. Also, this looks like a toilet seat. I don't know what it is, but it looks to me like a toilet seat. Maybe it's some sort of what do you call it? Something like, no, I was saying like the weapon from Xena, the warrior princess, but I don't think a lot of young people know that show. Like growing up, I loved Xena, the warrior princess. I loved Hercules, but then still one of my favorites. My number one was I think it was a Canadian show, The Relic Hunter. I love the show. And the second place was Target SG1. But those like zombies are just people that died in the battlefield, and just because they had a lot of again bad the grief in the battlefield wake them up and they become this whatever they is. This is like technically reanimated the corpses, but more like they become like this because of all the grief and the horrors of the battlefield. Like the bad sentiments surrounding this place made them like this. No, I don't know how to explain. How intense a city is just minute one. Oh my god, I'm curious. And I'm pausing too much because I want to get all the info that I'm getting, that it's they showing us. See, again, the white. So I think was that number one warrior. I wanted to say when I seen Eiju and Snipper, I was like, oh, of course. Eiju tour. After they debuted, Eiju like made a tour and they went not paintball, something similar. And Eiju was like, how many kills he got? More than 30 by himself. All alone. So of course he's a sniper. Of course. I love the fighting scene. Oh. I just love. The fighting choreography, I love it. Yes, Nico is brawling. I love the song, I love the MV, the story. Also, okay, it's like, I'm not going down. And Nico is like, okay, calm down. Oh, everyone, it's amazing. I love everyone. Who's the white-haired warrior? What's the name of... something with I? Or something with air? Because you're saying, "Oh, I'm the warrior," that it's named like the title the warrior was giving. The best warriors had like the same title. After they died, passed away, they regained the original name. So I think that's the person that with the white hair. Ice. We didn't see Ice in Warcry, right? In Warcry, they were in this icy scene, if I make sense. And then we go to the desert. And I think now we escape the desert. Transforming. Oh. Again, who's the warrior? Oh my god, there's so much symbolism. Oh my god, too much. If it was by me, I will go frame by frame and trying to dissect the MVs, but I don't have time. No one wants to also watch it. But if I can, I would. I love lore. So, this was back at the start. We see this big battlefield. Oh, this composition, like, it looks so big, and Nico looks so tiny. Not just because it's the wall, but like the scale just by the scratch, like the scale. It's a I don't know what's in the bracelet, but I know in the trailer we had the white flags with the symbol that looked like a tree. Maybe it's the same one. Again, we have a yellow flower. I think in the trailer, Fuma. No, there was Fuma the one with the yellow flower? I don't know which flower is this. Because, as you know, every flower in its language has a meaning, so I don't know this flower. To look up a meaning for the flower, because I don't recognize what type of flower it is. I'm thinking with the flower was like Fuma, maybe not so Yuma, or was Harwa? I like the past in the present. Like, this is the present, and then goes to the past. So maybe when they are frozen, it's like a very pessimistic idea that we are frozen and we couldn't advance for whatever reason, and now the ice, we shattered that ice, like we melted, and we can move forward. I don't know. And now everyone's like, we're going blind. The Naruto one. Like, the whole sequence is amazing. I love it. I hope everything gets. And there was one member that didn't have a blindfold, but wasn't the member, I think it's the same figure that you see from behind with the white long hair. And all this, I look very. I have to say a tiny bit AI. I hope it's not AI. It's just a normal CGI. Please, please. So now, in going blind, like the eye of the storm was coming, and they look like they are inside the eye of the storm. And I love the transition with the eyes. And I also suppose now they escaping dive of the storm. Like, go back. Again, I don't read the webtoon, but something happened, and they came to this battlefield. Trying to select. Maybe they were going to this place to Yarasha, but something happened and they got stranded. More, and now they escaped. That's my theory. Yeah, these military outfits. I love them. His eyes, I don't know if it's because of the light, it looks like they are golden or they are golden, you know? Like the sun. After the rain, the sun is coming out. Out. What did I say? But I love the song. I love. The song, it sounds more emotional. Like I'm struggling, but I have hope. And I love the song. I love the song. Well, wise, I love the lore. All the lore that we got, the members looked amazing. I love that everyone has their specific weapon. I hope there's no maybe the background. Okay, I can overlook that, but I hope all the animated scene it's not AI. I just hope. What else? I don't know, everything was amazing. Everything was amazing. Again, if I could, I will go frame by frame, but no one is interested in that. I love lore. I love lore. I'm the type of person that in video games go every nook and cranny, talks to everyone. I'm checking everything because I want to know the story. Wherever it is there, I want to know. Also, the same with series and novels. Like, I want, give me all the lore. So, that's it. I didn't do, speaking of what else, I'm trying to put my thoughts in order and speak at the same time, and it's not working. So, mini album, or it's an album. I think it's a mini album. Most of the in-team stuff I've done first listen. I think most, but normally I do first listen when I'm in a good mood, and I mentally I didn't feel good in months. So I'm behind with everything music. I go on my own slow pace. From time to time I feel good and I'm doing the first listen, but it's N-Team and I love them. So maybe sometime this week doing a first listen. But that's it. If anyone wants to thank you very much and bye bye.